Pretty cool, it just kind of turns into a screensaver. Try the Marine. Okay, let's go. Okay, so looks like we can do some there it is. Okay. Just need to get my bearings with the controls again. There we go. Whoa. There it is. And a regular shotgun, cocked and loaded. That hurt. My armor. Ew. Bro, shotgun really is goated, dude. Cool. Whoa! Okay, so that's how you use that, but now it's gone. But the more you know. I keep... There's the button. I keep pressing the wrong button to reload. It doesn't help. You know, in case you're ever wondering. Pressing the wrong reload button helps. It doesn't. What are you? Potion of gun friendship, temporary +1 to gun. I'm gonna need that defined for me. Temporarily increase combat ability. Another of Gupton's inventions. The potion of gun friendship will temporarily strengthen one's bond with their weapon, increasing combat prowess significantly. Cool. Oh man, I almost had him dead. Almost had him dead. Dead. Diddle diddle doodle. Diddle diddle doodle. Strawberry's goated flavor. Gotti. Excellent. Enter the Gungeon, enter the Gungeon. Flash ray 35. A sticky crossbow. Bro, that's tempting. I need to save up for that sticky crossbow. Oh, one more until the stickiness of the crossbow. Wow, I didn't get a single thing in that. Whoa! Shock rifle. The shock rifle uses a modified battery and coil to propel electricity. And it looks like a Duracell battery. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, there's the entrance to boss room. Bro. B-row. You fine taste. Reload. Explode. Darts explode on reload. Darts explode on reload. Darts explode on reload. Darts explode on reload. These darts explode on reload. Don't they just seem so cool when they reload and everything goes kaboom? Chunks would load when I gave the road, never let it go and stone. Not from the mobs I used to slay. They once were terrified every time I looked into their eyes. It just would cheer my name. For a hero I was, I thought they'd say maybe we had it all. Next the one began to fall away from all it had once become. Tried for my help, but I stood there now. Okay, so the sticky bombs were just simply the best option. Whoa! Whoa! Assault and battery? Alternates with grenades. The M16's classic military machine gun, upon reload, switches projectiles to grenade launcher. And I double wield with the battery gun. For that epic. For that epic joke. For that epic pun, assault and battery. Holy smokes, that's an amazing unlock right there. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just the truth. Assault and battery, dude. Assault and battery. Gosh, it's such a good joke. It's the Gungeon proper. Let's talk to this guy. I need 120 bullet and 3 keys. Whoa! Epic! We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Get down, 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friends just got down. I revived them, they're headed southbound. Go to the map, go to the mark sheet. Why'd I go this way? Why would I do this to me? I made no mistakes, got nowhere to run, but life goes on. Assault and battery might be the coolest thing that's ever happened. Oh, wait. Whoa. What's this? A pitchfork? Oh, Bubby, I would love a pitchfork. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes, got nowhere to run, life goes on. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Da 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 da. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Except when it can't buy me love. Money can't buy me love. Whoa! High caliber Soul Reaver. Okay, I need to read what it does. Can sever enemy souls. This pocked and swollen gun spits and rends the spirit from the body. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's painless. I'm sure they feel nothing when you rend their soul from their body. You know? I'm sure that nothing happens. They're not harmed in any real way, shape, or form. What does it do when I collect those? Feels kind of dirty. It's our little buddy! Yay! Oh my gosh! I'm so happy! Oh! Ooh! Babe, babe, babe. Ooh, ooh, I wanna know if it be my girl. Pitchfork. Pitchfork, get forked! Hey. Hey, baby. I wanna know if it be my girl. The Muncher doesn't want that gun! Everyone wants this gun. It's a default. Hey, baby, 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 baby. Hey, 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 baby. Hey, 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 baby. Oh. Oops. That was a goated round, though. That was a pretty sick round. Waddle heedle hodle loddly do. Some tells me I want the sponge. So let's go find the sponge. Hey, hey, hey. Waddle-a-da-da-da-da. I'm excited for this Saturday. We can try out the Twitch integrated game I bought. It's gonna be epic. No, it's not stream avatars. That doesn't count as a Twitch integrated game. That's a Twitch integrated application. Jar of bees. Hold on a minute. A jar of bees. These bees have been carefully trained to hunt down enemy munitions and destroy them. Gotta tell you guys. Big love for the jar bees. You've never had the desire to hunt down your enemies and chuck jars full of angry bees at them? You're not living. Sorry, but if your life doesn't consist of you desiring the ability to throw large amounts of bees at people, yeah, save for later. Litchy trigger finger, rate of... Whoa! The finger bone of an ancient lich who is skilled in the art of gunplay. Unfortunately, this finger bone is not the lich's phylactery. Great, now I have to look up a word. Thank you, game. Looked it up, it still didn't make sense. Now I'm even more confused. I mean, the phylactery is apparently something to do with Jewish scripture and like a little box that people would hold like their scripture in. A unique magical container, often an amulet or small box created through dark rituals to house a lich's soul. Oh. So I guess in terms of Dungeons and Dragons, it would mean, if it was the Lich's Phylactery, it would mean that we would have the ability to revive ourselves. I guess that's the joke. I don't know. It was a deep cut joke. I'm not nerdy enough to understand it. Yeah, sorry to all the people in my audience that are just such hardcore D&D nerds. I'm not among you. Amogus? What? Battle Standard. Improves the effectiveness of companions and charmed enemies. For the advancement of Gundead Society, belligerent bands of Bulletkin would dance around these banners before raids upon the upper chambers. Okay, so now all I need to do is get a follower and this thing will be useful. Hey, it's a follower! I need to level him up once more, though, before he can actually do anything. But I love him nonetheless. If nothing else, he's a morale booster. Oh, you're still alive. Yes, I am. I could tell you're happy to see me. Crestfaller, cold reality. Is this the freeze gun? Freezes enemies. Brought the gun by a disgraced warrior, discarded when he gave it the projectiles. It fires are extremely low energy, delivering a cold, highly depressing death. My gosh. My favorite kind. Beautiful. Should have gotten this. Oops. Oh well, mistakes were made to be made. That's how that saying goes, right? Those bees did work. Got him. No big deal. Just my massive, hegemonic, massive skill level. No biggie. No biggie. This guy. He's whatever. This dude's whatever. It's whatever. It's actually so whatever. That was actually worth it. Yeah, that's how whatever that gun was. I'm gonna lose my mind. I keep adding stuff to the new sulfur update that's coming in Minecraft. I just don't know what to think anymore. This archaic laser was studied for centuries. Gungeonologists can only conclude it was used by primitive people to poison each other with radiation. I love poisoning with radiation. It's my favorite pastime. Wait, really? That was it? Okay. The origami. Or the loot bag. I think you have to kill the shopkeep to ever be able to get the loot bag. Because I don't think it's possible to get that many bullets by this point. Oh, right. I have to get that one specific special key thing. I remember. Do I have that one option turned on? Speed out of combat? Yeah, I do. Why would they ever have that option turned off? Why would you want to move slowly? Dude, special key. Special key. You got him like immediately. Wait, does he appear here? No. Thanks for rescuing me. I'm heading back to the breach. We'll see each other again, I'm sure of it. Bro. Okay. So this one isn't great. Like, I've definitely seen better guns. Ooh. Now there's an idea. Art lunchbox. Healthy meal. Healthy meals for one and all. The miners who originally dug out the black powder mines carried their meals in boxes like these. The lore, the lore, the lore. Everyone wants the lore, but no one wants to see how the lore is made. That's how the lore is made. That is absolutely how the lore is made. That's how the lore's made. That's how the point, that's what the point of the lore is. I don't know, man. I've never even listened to the full Dream song, so. They die, like, immediately? Like, what's going on? Oh, it worked. What's that? Infuriating note, you've been had. Hi, Monarch. How you doing? I've taken your stuff, but you keep pushing through. I'll have to try harder, so rats off to you. Ooh. What? Now I'm angry. I guess I'm angry now because a rat stole my stuff. Full heart, 31. Let's just go for the boss. Let's go for it. We're gonna lose anyway. Why waste the bullets? Told you I was gonna lose anyway. It's crazy. MetaQuest decided to crash while I was playing, so I decided to chuck it across the room. Okay. What were you playing? Gosh, that's still pretty loud. Ooh, sounds cool. Ooh. Is that a pillow? The silencer. 300 dead count. Can stun enemies at close range. Albin's smallbore was known for enchanting mundane objects to make them more gun-like. This pillow, which once decorated his guest chambers, is a perfect example of his unique strain of madness. My day's been fine. Wait, what's it shooting? It's shooting... I have no idea what it's shooting. It's like, bro, just a second, I have to reload my pillow. Yeah, it might be pillows. Just not sure. Can knock you out. Cannot. Oh, I can knock you out. Just didn't work in the way I expected it to. Oh, dodge roll. Oh, I have to fire at them in close range for it to do the knockout. Is that what it was? Can stun enemies at close range. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Silencer refilled. Don't want to go wasting the special non-default guns on these basic enemies. Honk. Yeah, I'm gonna get to watch the beginning of Barry's streams these days. Because I start stream. But like, because she starts stream earlier than she used to, I do get to watch a little bit more than I used to. Whoa! The Stinger, drone warfare. Originally used to swat down bothersome aircraft, the Stinger has become a favorite of the aim-deficient Gungeoneer. It fires bees. I love this thing already. Well, she should be having a... I think she's getting... I think she said... Well, if everything goes to plan, her new tracking will get set up. And ready to go by this weekend. This Saturday. Eye of the Beholster. That's one... That one's just firing off the shells. The reproductive gun of the terrible Beholster. When wielded by its creator, it summons young Beholster spawn from the void. Well, that makes me feel dirty. Whoa! It spawns dudes. It must have a chance to spawn those little dudes. I love it. Uh-oh. Looks like I get to destroy a chest. Ooh, awesome. Dang it. It's just normal junk. It's not sentient junk. Okay, I'm thinking we go Eye of the Beholster. And Stinger. Let's go. Let's start with Stinger. Oh my gosh! I defeated him! Now I need to defeat his twin brother. Okay, so the final thing in each clip is a, there's still B stuck there. No way. Box, just a box. That's what they all say. The ultimate in stealth technology. Surprise attacks deal additional damage. No one is perceptive enough to see through such an elaborate ruse. But it's an active item, so I have to be careful with it. I'll equip it, but I do have to be... No, I won't equip it. I should save it for the next boss. Holy smokes! That is a cool thing. That is a cool-a thing, dude. That is like... wowie zowie. Let me see if I have a emote that can portray a cool daddy. There, I do have one. Okay. And then, so we've got Stinger, shouldn't be there. 4 hours. Now, here's the real question. Is it functional in any way, or is it simply cool looking? I don't think there's a reason to go over there. No, there isn't. Oh no, I need to fluff my pillow. Oh, dang it. Oh, all guns partially refilled. It might do me good to have Stinger on standby. No one was in here. That's awkward. Can the bees take care of him? The bees died. Ah! There we go. Now this special key unlocks a special thing. In case you couldn't tell. I need to run ads. I was so locked in. Probably shouldn't have run the 3-minute ads. Probably should have gone with something else, but at this point, who cares? Who really cares? Ooh. Uh-huh. 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 This is the one for the pick. There we go. The trigger hammer functional can't fire anything. If you pull the little thing above the hammer back, the barrel will flip forward, and you can pull the barrel. Ooh, nice. What? The snowballer may contain rocks? This weapon was constructed the single time the Gungeon experienced a snow day. New Gundead simply appeared with these cannons strapped to their bodies and pelted everything in sight with powdery projectiles. There were also many chipped teeth. Fascinating. The lore. Whoa, nice. Let's see what power this baby has. Uh-oh. I'm about to pelt you with snowballs. Yeah, I know it sucks. Take these bees. Take these bees. I know you want bees. Oh, it says behold instead of reload. Whoa, mini boss defeated. A new gun. Phoenix, reborn in flame. The muzzle flare from this fiery handgun can ignite enemies. Return enemies to dust. Famously wielded by two-shot Arius on her final Gungeon attempt. Bro! I think that's the first time I've defeated a mini-boss. Laser sight 46. I mean, it's cool and all. But is it cool? Lock and load, right? King of the dot. King of the dot. So this is for all guns. Increases accuracy. Laser sights work extremely well in Gungeon, where stealth is rarely a concern. Yeah, it is true. I mean, of course I'd love to play games with you. I do say I'm always open to play games with people. Uh-oh. See, cross-platform games. I've got Sonic, Racing Cross Worlds. I've got Minecraft Bedrock. I've got Fall Guys. I've got I don't know how many cross-platform things I've gotten. I mean, if they're Steam games, they probably don't even have to be cross-platform. It just depends on the Steam game. You should be able to check out my library, because my profile should be public. I'm startled. No baller. Let's see if you can prove yourself. Oh, wait. Let's see if we don't prove yourself. Take the snowballer. And take... Silencer is funny, but it doesn't do a bunch. It does barely any damage, so take Silencer. What gun you giving me? Hot new gun for ya. Moon Scraper. Oh, I remember liking this one. This powerful laser was designed to carve moon rock at high speed during terraforming projects. That was worth the sacrifice. Test run. Is beautiful. Stinger is still fun to use. Eye of the Beholster. Let's use some Eye of the Beholster. Well, now I'm angry because mice stole that treasure. Rats. Rats is the word I'm looking for. Not just mice, they were rats. Behold! Oh, dude. Whoa, buddy, you're uncool. Actually, you're really cool, and that's what scares me. Oh, all guns partially refilled. Okay, that's cool. I mean, you can even send me a friend request on Steam. Finally. My gosh, it's the cannonball thing. Lil Bomber refused to lose. Oh, refused to lose. Get it? Because the fuse capitalized and it shoots bombs that have fuses on them. Get it? Teehee, teehee, can't stop me. Charged to fire bombs, forgetful adventurer left a pouch full of bombs deep in the Gungeon. They eventually sprouted into this amusing weapon, a favorite of the gunsling king, who often sends manservants to pick up the bombs. Who are you? You freed me. Why? Oh, you don't have Steam. Okay. Not sure. I mean, besides Minecraft. Oh man, I have nothing to give. Besides Sonic Racing Crossworlds and Minecraft, I'm not sure what, in Fall Guys, I'm not sure what kind of, cross-platform games I have. Oh! Hold on, I can get all four. Oh, it didn't do anything special, but it did open them all. Which one could view as something special in and of itself. I don't know if Left 4 Dead 2 is cross-platform though. I don't think it is. Ooh, wait. I should go in here first. Armor, 26. Yeah, let's get key too. Whoops. Let's see here. We should have the stinger, and we should have... I have the bolster. Whoa. What's your name? The Ammoconda? Ah! Whoa, 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 wait. What? Guys, extremely rare moment about to happen. For the first time in a very long time, we're about to hit the 3rd level. A crutch? What's the crutch do? Okay, first of all, for some reason, the stinger is improved by laser sight. Crutch adds aim assist of a sort. Everybody needs a little help sometimes. With this crutch, every bullet fired will try really hard to hit a target, even if aimed incorrectly. Wait, how is the stinger better? It looked more powerful, I think. Down we go. The black powder mine. Whoa. So that's what it does. It like locks onto someone. Okay. Let's pull out Phoenix. Let's see what the Phoenix can do here. Oh, that's terrifying. You know, maybe I shouldn't have set them on fire. There's a lesson to be learned here, folks. But I don't know what it is. I do not own Among Us. Whoa, buddy. For later. Bro, that guy was like, whoa. Oh, look, rocks. Okay, hello, shopkeep. I'm still alive. Not only am I still alive, I've actually got a crazy... Yeah. Now, if you like racing games, I don't want to force you to spend money, but I do incredibly highly recommend Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Yeah, let's try. Let's attempt to use Little Bomber. Whoa. I mean, I guess if you bomb a spider, it just dies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so... Woo-wee! That is a treacherous room. I should have the Phoenix out. Why didn't I have the Phoenix out? Oops, I killed myself. Silly me, I killed myself. Ooples pooples. That was a really great run, though. If you like Mario Kart, I do think you will enjoy Sonic Racing Crossroads. You're new. You know, I didn't even come here on purpose. Another time. I'm so sorry, dude. Why would you do that? I'm so sorry. Now I have to go get it? Oh no! I didn't know that would do that. I feel so bad. You may be ugly as hell, but you're the best customer I've had and, well, don't matter so much anyway. Oh. You've got stuff over here. Cluster mine? Find me down the way, I might just have that for you. Oh, I'm unlocking things in his store that I can then buy. Did they ever restock the store? They finally restocked the store. Now hold on a minute. You look different. Portable turret, icebreaker, singularity, science cannon, nano machines. What happened to Pretty Lady? Where's Pretty Lady? I know. I freed her. Where is she? No, I don't need to go in here. Whoops-a-daisies. I'm so excited for, like... What? That can take me to the main menu. Yeah. Nope. I do not. I've never really been one to buy a lot of those multiplayer games like that. Because I just never really have had anyone to play with. Well, hopefully that lady that vampire-looking lady I rescued, hopefully she'll have a thing. Oh, whoops. I didn't hit the reload button. I just started dodging. Whoa!
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Come on. There we go. Freaking heckin' slimes, dude. Freaking heckin' slimes. They all act the same. No matter what game you find them in. Whee! Ooh! The mailbox. Contains junk mail and one untrustworthy package. It was a wise and hopeful Gungeoneer who observed that mailboxes shared the same basic shape of guns. When they sought to change their past, they wondered whether any gun-shaped object would operate as guns do within the Gungeon's walls. Even with the jump scares, it counts. Yeah, gotta make sure he gets scared. Yes. Whoa, I almost dodged that by staying within it. Oh, the untrustworthy package has like different random things in it. I got it. Like that one was just explosive, so might have a pipe bomb in it or something. Remember, everyone, it's faster to switch to your sidearm than it is to reload. True. You've got a key. You've got heart bottle. Kiki, half heart. Kiki, Kiki, Kiki. Nah, there's got to be another room I missed. There is. Ew. Man, that sucks. Jeez, that was... Oh, wow. Hi, Ozzy. How you doing? Whoa, what's this? Rocket-powered bullets. Faster bullets. Let's see what the lore behind this is. Increased bullet speed and power. Okay, that's good. Known for her impatience, Cadence grew tired of waiting for her bullets to reach their target. She developed these tiny rockets to give each shot extra speed. Yo, he got that streak in him. Ozzy out here streaking. Ay, ay, ay. Now let's go up here. Whoa, what's this? Wait. Offer a gun. What's that mean? What's that mean? What's that mean? What's that mean? It's not gonna tell me what that means, is it? I hope it means something interesting. Smoke bomb vanish. Oh. Well, let's see here. Let's see if we can even beat this guy since I just gave up a bomb. Or not a bomb, I gave up a gun. Well, there's our answer. Quick restart. Let's give this another shot. No pun intended. But pun appreciated. Pun enjoyed. Yeah, don't forget to check out my socials. I totally keep them up to date. Definitely. You can ignore the fact that I haven't made a post on basically any social media in probably a year. Pork loin, chicken sausage, chicken and sausage, or chicken sausage. Yeah, sorry. Whoa. I'd love to get a smoker. I also love to get an air fryer. Ooh, breakfast sausage is one of my favorite breakfast foods ever. Okay? Miss me with bacon. I'm a breakfast sausage man. Bro, wait. Wait a minute. Wow, they really are that dumb. They will aim and attack at me, despite the fact that I'm on the other side of a wall. Now you could send me your MetaQuest too. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Wait, heals up. What does that mean? Chance to improve healing. An experimental treatment administered by the Gungeon's medical unit. I'm just joking around. Smoker, I barely know her!
I barely know her.
Beautiful. We love those jokes here. Whoa. That entire room was just one guy and a free key. I guess. Gotta tell you. If you're gonna be like a streamer or a creator in any way, no matter how unassuming you may be, drama will find a way to get to you. And it can start making things awkward. Because even if the people who cause the drama, you just kind of cut them off. They still exist. You might start running into them, and then it's like, oh boy, they're here. Oh, I'm so close to getting that. Such is life on the internet. Oh, come on, give me one bullet. You'll need to be more generous when you die, I guess, is what I'm asking them to do. Drama, how? She's in an urn? Yes, it is a roguelike. It's actually a much more difficult roguelike than I usually enjoy playing. But, because I really don't have the type of mental acuity for it. But I enjoy it anyway because if I like a game's art style, that enjoyment can really carry me through playing a game. Even if I suck at the game. It's a bit too bullet hell for my usual liking. Oh, it's a mimic! Boy, who armed the mimics? I have not tried Skull. Hero Slayer. Let's see. What did I just get? I got the RPG. Fires rocket-propelled grenades that accelerate over a short distance. Oh, there's no fun little lore bits for the RPG. It's just going to define what an RPG is. Okay. I guess I'm fine with that. Gimme armor. Let's go to the boss. The boss. For PS4 with premium ended up being nice. Whoa. Well, I can't hit worth a damn. Hey. I mean, it does a lot of damage. Whoops. There we go. Go, go, go! There you go. Just a minute. Nice. Everyday shooter, favorite bullet hell, so nice. Well, I'm not really a bullet hell enjoyer. That's what I was saying. I just don't. This one, I just tolerate the bullet hell because I just love the art style and humor and stuff. If anyone needs to use the soul, the power of commerce fills your veins and your follicles. This mustache vertically integrates your purchasing synergies, giving you a chance to be healed on every transaction. Nice. Yeah, there is a, my favorite roguelike game might be roguelite. I don't know. I always forget what the difference between a roguelike and roguelites are. Binding of Isaac. Oh yeah, I still have the RPG. Yep. Ozzy, do you have a Discord? I feel like I've asked that before, but I don't know. Whoa. Okay, that's rude. That's really rude. Whoa. I've not watched it yet. I will be watching it. You could write Discord support for that. Let's see. What did I just pick up? Increases damage at the cost of accuracy. The runes carved into the leather of this eye patch represent a bargain with Caliber, a revered gun goddess. In exchange for depth perception, she will bless each bullet fired. Fascinating. Well, if you do manage to remember during the day when you can call, I'd highly recommend it. It's much easier to make plans and to recommend stuff, show each other stuff. When I get more time, I want to do a lot of stuff like that. Okay. Let me in. Just because I haven't found special key doesn't mean you can't let me in. Come on, man. I still have never been able to do something at that altar. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be able to do there. Of course, if you have Steam, I'm pretty sure you can go to my links. I think my Steam account is there. If it's not, you could just look me up on Steam. I mean, it's just the same as my Twitch username. Over the years, I've done my best to stay consistent across all things I sign up for. So, if you ever wonder if I'm on some platform, just look up Re23. See, the problem with pushing out the table's cover is it also prevents you from firing your gun at the enemies. And That usually backfires on me as well. Well, yeah, my laptop isn't really meant for gaming either. Let's return to Breach. I might have accidentally pressed quick restart. I did not. Zipperlit. Let's see what Monster Blood is. We'll find it down there, hopefully. Someday I'll understand references. We're gonna be winding down here soon. I mean, it is after 10. I might have a lot of streamer acquaintances, homies, buddy-o, boobles, whatever. Okay, wait, I didn't. Kind of like me to record and post videos. I know it'll be a bit before I actually get some videos, so we can finish it all. Oh, yeah, so here's the thing. I tried for a while to get stuff, to do stuff, with YouTube. Okay. Okay, Monarch. Maybe, sometime. And it is definitely not as jumping. Like, it's easy to just make videos, like, relatively, but my advice is, at this point, play what you want to play. There's all these people that are going to claim they know they're going to be able to teach you how to game the algorithm in your favor. Show you, like, what you've got to do, and sure, you might be able to, like, do that and to get viewers, but in the end, you don't really want to just grow an audience for the sake of number go up. You're gonna want an audience that enjoys you and enjoys the stuff you enjoy doing. You don't want to back yourself into a corner of content that you're just gonna be stuck making because that's the audience you've grown. You want to have the room to expand to all stuff that interests you. And from what I've experienced and I've seen, the only way to do that is to just start off doing that and let the audience find you. It's gonna take a lot either way, a long time either way. So at least just doing the stuff you want to do and not really like pandering to the algorithm. Any audience you gain is going to be audience that's there. They're going to have similar interests. Correct. So the best that comes out, the best way to see stuff is like if something looks interesting and it's popular, it's probably best to like jump on that as quickly as possible. So like when, especially if you're ever gonna live stream, when it comes to stuff like when Pokemon Legends ZA came out, I knew I was gonna get it. I already knew I was gonna get it, so I pre-ordered it because I wanted to be able to stream it as soon as possible. Now, what really sucked was the fact that they delayed my order, and I got it the day after it came out. Which even just a day after coming out, heavily impacted viewership that I got from playing it. Which is crazy. And I guess I could have avoided that if I pre-ordered it digitally, but I am someone who does not really like getting... I really prefer getting physical copies. What the? Hold on. Ah! That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, how did I know? How did I know it was gonna be a Mimic? And it's a powered up Mimic. Whoops. Okay, one more. One more run, and then we're done. We're going to raid out to Barry after this run. And Barry, he's a real cool guy. Panda Bear VTuber. Well, Panda Man, I guess. His model is not like a full-on panda. In concentrate, let's try physical ones to add to my collection of all the time these days. Right. Like, I loved collecting my movie theater ticket stubs, and it just can't happen anymore. Yeah, Monarch. So here's the thing. Even back when YouTube was just starting, well, back when I started trying to get into YouTube, which was like 2012 and stuff, the best advice and the truest advice any content creator will give you at all is, especially when it comes to YouTube, is stop attempting to game the system. They're all there because of luck. There was something lucky that happened, and the stars aligned in their favor. Oh, that's awesome, Ozzy. and they succeeded. They're really, you can, fires 2-wave projectiles inspired by rescience. The Helix is extremely useful for hitting 2 things at once as long as they are a certain distance apart. Oh wow, cool. So this this gun has no aim. It's something you're just gonna have to accept. And I know it's something that might be difficult to accept. But this, in my opinion, the sooner you accept it, the easier it's gonna be to recognize that, you know, you shouldn't, especially with YouTube. There's really nothing you can, there's nothing truly you can do except hope to get lucky. Well, I didn't get it. Let's hope this is the guy. It's not the guy. I think, in my opinion, Twitch is much easier to find an audience. And then eventually, what I notice happening is Twitch streamers eventually start getting more and more viewers on YouTube from editing down their streams. And they start making more money from YouTube than they do from Twitch. Ooh. Oh, maybe I'll check out Skull. There's not a lot here, is there? I'll just take the key and move along with my life. Now, personally, I think right now some of the most easy to get an audience would be live streaming, reacting, reacting to things live on stream. And then uploading those reactions to YouTube. But make sure to have the chat on screen, because that specific genre of reactions is doing insanely well on YouTube right now. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that the way you've been putting videos up is personally what I would recommend. Is the Crestfaller the Freezy gun? Yeah, it's the Freezy gun. It's a average gun, is what I would call it. Now, if you want a professional, someone who is like at the top of the game on Twitch and YouTube, thank you for the raid, Spirit 22 DJ. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Ooh. Let's I don't know if I'm doing great. Here. Nice. Let's get so here. Oh, that didn't work. Brought you Ray because he asked which game you should react to. Ooh. Thank you. Paste. Hey, there we go. Marbles. Let's also do the... Whoops. Man, I'm fumbling so hard. Thank you for the follow. I love fumbling. Isn't that so great? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you for all the follows. There we go. Okay, I got both of those in. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. And Loki making me mad because some grandparents won't do a specific thing that I won't get into great detail with. Yeah, whenever brings it up, they shut down. When I bring it up, they tell me I can just move it. Yeah, well, I would continue with the YouTube stuff. Uploading the YouTube stuff then. Yeah. But thank you guys so much. You know, I was relatively close to the end of stream, but I'll do like 1 or 2 more runs for you guys. And I am just keep doing what you're doing, Monarch. I think the stuff you've been uploading is fine, and I think that it will get better. No, let me through! That chest is gonna blow! Is dead. Yo, that chest just blew up. I'm not very far. This is like just a new run right now. So I'm in the first level. I'm not great at these types of games, but I love this art style, so I have fun anyway. Oh, total progression? Well, the furthest I've made... Oh, there's nothing to do here. Time to go to the boss. The furthest I've gone is I've made it to the 3rd floor. Yes. Relatively new in terms of content that I've gotten to, but I have played it for a while. There's the helix. I knew I had another gun. Are you excited for the sequel? Yeah. I know there's technically a sequel, but I've heard not many people... I've heard that it wasn't great. Besides that art style change, of course, which is a huge change. I love Binding of Isaac. It is actually my favorite roguelike. Demon Head. Wanged. Binding of Isaac is goated. It is absolutely worth the money. I have owned it for so long. I think I've owned it since I was in high school, and I am 30 now. And I have the most time in it of any game in my Steam library. And I always go back to it. I don't even have the latest DLC. But if you get it on Steam, I would highly recommend getting Binding of Isaac on Steam before any other platform because of the Steam Workshop. But if you can get it, if you don't have Steam, the base game in and of itself is amazing. Fires a superheated beam that can ignite enemies. The Order of the True Gun tells 3 tales of the demons that dwell beneath the Gungeon, all end in fire. Ooh, on Switch. Yeah, I would say that if possible, if at all possible, the best version of the game is Steam solely because of the Steam Workshop. But it's great no matter if you can have like mods and stuff on it or not. So yeah. There is... So, Imrie. I am Catholic. I am pretty chill streamer here. I do love... just, you know... It's all about being chill and friendly and welcoming here. I don't have any malicious intent towards anyone, really. I just want to make people happy and give people something that they can enjoy. Dude, the way that rumbles the controller when I use that, it's satisfying. Getting it once, you get a master round. Ooh, that's nice. That sounds real good. Poison Vial? Well, that guy doesn't look very vile. But oh. So yeah, I just earlier this month, or no, end of last month, I hit my 1-year streaming anniversary. And earlier this month was my birthday, May 2nd, when I turned 30. And the only thing I've gotten really set in stone in this 1 year of streaming is that my main schedule... Oh, thank you. My main schedule is on Saturday and Sunday is when I do my longer games that are going to take like more time to beat. So, for example, the first long-form game I did was Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Hence my overlay. It took many, many months to finally complete. And then, yeah, I've moved through. I've played a bunch of the Zelda games on weekends. I've done some Sonic games. The current game is Super Mario Sunshine. And those ones, you can see my schedule on my Twitch page, start at 3 p.m. Central Time. Link Between Worlds is my favorite traditional, like, top-down Zelda game of all time. So I guess you would say some people, people refer to all the different types of Zelda games by different names, but the traditional type Zelda, Link Between Worlds, is my favorite of all time. The 3D on the 3DS, 3DS is my favorite handheld console. I love it so much. I have not played Twilight Princess. It is on the list for when I get my Wii U hooked up in the room where I stream. It's just kind of difficult because I don't get to permanently stay in this room. It's my dad's home office. Yes, I still live with my parents at this age. So, like, I have to take stuff down. I have to take my setup down whenever he needs to work from home. So I'm trying to work through a way to set up my Wii U in a way that won't be intrusive for him when he's working, but also I won't have to actually, like, take it down. Because it's a lot harder to, like, do that with the Wii U than it is with the Switch, which is just a dock and an HDMI cord. I know, but in my experience, enter the Gungeon on Steam. I'm not. So because the computer I use is a laptop, basically I play as many games as possible I play on my Switch, because when I have to play a game on the PC, which is this laptop, I have to turn all my settings down so I'm only streaming 720p 30 FPS as opposed to 1080p 60 FPS. Which you might think, oh, well, you know, maybe don't care that much, but when it comes to uploading it to YouTube on the VODs channel, it's really stupid, but YouTube no longer considers 720p as HD, and YouTube, the algorithm actively, like, prefers to push HD videos. And so 720p videos no longer get pushed as HD. And I only have 17 subscribers on the VODs channel, and I have 100 something on my main channel. But I haven't uploaded my main channel since partway through Tears of the Kingdom, because, oh my gosh, editing down streams is not as easy as people act like it is. That's why so many streamers have editors. Oh yeah, Ree's Budhole. That's my Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you can. I will. Many times I have polls to choose the stream game for the day. And I try to always make a post before I go live. So even though I do try to start at around the same time during the week, 6 p.m. Central, there are many times where I get delayed a little bit, and so it might not be like perfect. You can also message me about playing games together and stuff. And yeah, it's just a lot easier to connect with me through Discord than waiting for me to be live. Whoa, he tried to use that chandelier on me. Yes, that is the joke of the name. It's a joke I didn't even realize was the joke until that name won my Discord server name naming poll, where I asked for suggestions and then put all the suggestions in a poll for people to vote on. I didn't even realize the joke until it won. Ugh, this guy. Please go down already, sir. You're overstaying your welcome. One thing, when I first played this game, one thing I was extremely disappointed by is all this like random stuff on the sides of the rooms doesn't like, there's never anything inside them. Like, you can't like break a pot and maybe get like some health or something. The only thing that it can really do is, I guess sometimes when they break and have water in them, you can sometimes do stuff with the water. In pots with a very low spawn chance, you got Loot Goblin, you got my Loot Goblin brain going. Time for every pot to die. Oh, you don't know how dedicated I am. Nope. I've lost runs in many different games solely because I went to get something. Some loot that was completely unnecessary. Oh, the Ammonomicon. It's not even a weapon or an item. Come on. Ooh. What's that? Dang it. Somebody get this snowballer out of my spawn pool. So I don't like listening to political stuff, okay? I used to be into political stuff. But then the 2020 election happened, and I was just like, oh my gosh. If you're paying attention to the goings-on during that election, you'll understand why I'm just done with it. It's so dumb. Ooh, nice. But my mom still listens to politics stuff and still tells me, even though I don't. I tell her I really don't care anymore. But I find it really funny that there are politicians who are like, still think people, there are politicians on both sides who are confused as to why people keep voting them out. Like people voting out people in their party just because they are greenlighting AI data centers. And I'm like, listen, man, if you're confused as to why people don't like them approving AI data centers, I'm also going to vote you out of office. If you're so out of touch with your people that you don't understand why they don't want AI data centers, then you shouldn't be in office. Also, our head mod here is Canadian. I don't know if he's still watching. But yeah, I mean... Okay. Hey, it was fun chatting with you too. I will maybe see you next time. I mean, I'll be on tomorrow, and then I do like double-length streams on the weekends. So it's more likely I'll probably see y'all during those streams. But I actually also will be raiding out right now. Yeah, and good luck with the exam. Let's see, I'm probably gonna have to fix a name. Ooh. Actually, the name wasn't that bad here. Just need to kind of center it a little bit. So yeah. We're going to go ahead. Let's see. Oh, geez. Never mind. We're not raiding him. He's raiding out right now. See if anyone else is... Oh, geez. Can I go to main? Yes, I can go to the main menu. I just need to go this way. There we go. We bop into this. Let's see. Wow, I really don't have much of anyone to raid. Let's see here. Holy cow. That's for 15 hours? Is that real? I think it is real. Oh my gosh. Sure, I could watch some Subnautica too. Well, raid, as long as she allows raids. Does she? Yes, this is a red Senshi. I followed her for a little while. She's playing Subnautica 2 right now. She's quite a bit bigger than me, but, you know. Be kind to her, obviously. Don't be rude. I know you guys will be. Yeah, it looks like she is doing a subathon or something like that. Yeah, as usual. You can use this and then put whatever emotes you want after it. And I will see you tomorrow. Or something. Haven't decided what yet. But until then, take care of yourself, because you are the only you there is, and that is incredibly important. So long.